My name is Leo Chan. I'm a retired professor chef, and I'm very honored to be invited by the BIA Chinatown to do a walk in Chinatown. And this year the themes are the street artist and the wall mural. It talk about some of the artwork on the wall, and I've done this many times. There's a theme called the sound, the sight, and the taste of home. We're walking around Spadina and go down to Dundas, and we see some of the wall mural done by artists about some of the Chinese classics. One of them is called Journey to the West, made famous by literature, but there is also movies starting Jackie Chan and Jet Li about the Monkey King going with his master from China to India to collect some holy book for Buddhism. And there are others. Some of them, the four classic Chinese literature is the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, is a historical account of something happened about 200 AD. There is also the Romance of the Red Chamber, it's a love story. And the last one is about 108 thieves. They're kind of like the superheroes. I'll be walking along Dundas and Spadina and telling people about some of this artwork done by artists, most likely from the Ontario College of Art and Design University, OCADU, and some by other street artists. My aim is to welcome people to Chinatown and tell them that everybody's welcome. And if one thing that I would love to do is to demystify all this ancient Chinese secret. There's no secret, just myth and stories, good stories, so that people can have a better understanding of the Chinese culture and tradition. Some of them is about festival, some of them is about food, some of them is about love story, adventures, and it's good for all generations. We're gonna have a tour in about half an hour. It's a free tour, and I'm happy that the Chinatown BIA is doing it so that whether you're Chinese or non-Chinese, you're welcome here in Chinatown.
You mentioned about the artworks. Are they identifiable with Chinatown?
There's only one. They talk about some of the ordinary people and some more famous people. There's a lady called Jean Lam. She was at one time the leader of the Save Chinatown project. As you know, the city of Toronto, New City Hall, demolished practically the entire original Chinatown. Mrs. Jean Lam and her group, petitioned to save Chinatown. Unfortunately, only 1/4 of the Elizabeth and Dundas Chinatown is saved. The rest, I don't want to over-dramatize it, is like a graveyard under Nathan Phillips Square in our beautiful New City Hall. There's a laneway named after her on Dundas. There's actually a school named after Jean Lam, and she's the first Chinese Canadian woman that received the Order of Canada. There's also a mural about ordinary people, grandfather, children, about Chinatown. But the rest are basically artwork about Chinese history. Right in front of me, there is a laneway. There's a 12 Chinese zodiac sign. The year of the horse, the year of the dragon. And I want to mention dragon because the dragon is very much our theme this year. We talk about the significance of dragon.
Okay.
As you know, dragon is a mythical creature. There's a big difference between the interpretation of dragon in China and the Far East, and the dragon in the Western world. It's nothing good or bad. As you know, St. George killed the evil dragon, but the Chinese people believe that they are descendant of the dragon. So you don't go and kill your ancestor.
All right.
And there's a lot of artistic and cultural significance of a dragon. I've never seen a dragon myself because it's a mythical creature.
Oh, okay. All right.